Hi, this is Jeffrey Demuria, your Space Coast Realtor. And today we're going to talk about whether or not you should get your home staged before putting it on the market here on the Space Coast. And I'm going to tell you that in almost every case, I believe a home should be staged. I am an ASP certified stager as well as a realtor. And that really enhances my ability to, when I walk into a house, to see what the positives and negatives of a specific house is. I want you to keep in mind that many buyers have limited vision. They'll tell you themselves, I love this house, but I need to bring a decorator in. Well, what they're saying is, I don't have the feel for where my furniture would place. These wall covers or colors are throwing me off. Sometimes there's just way too much stuff within a house. So you think about the different types of listings there are. There's a vacant listing, one that has absolutely nothing in it. Well, if a client and buyer has no vision, you're as a realtor, I need to point out where their couch could go, where their TV would go, how we would set things up. Is the dining room big enough for their 8-person dining room table? Well, guess what? If those things are placed properly within the home, they don't have to ask those questions. If the buyer doesn't have to ask those questions because they can see it, it's less potential objections. And if a home looks really nice and it's well done and well decorated, it also gives the home the appearance of one that's been well maintained. And I promise you, when you're selling homes, there's absolutely nothing wrong with having a home that is a well maintained house. If you were buying an automobile, wouldn't you love one that had great maintenance records so you could see how well they maintained it? Well, it's the same with a house that looks good and appears to be well maintained and that it was taken care of. That's one that people are more interested in. If it's messy or it has a ton of stuff hanging around, when people have too much furniture, as an example, it shrinks rooms. And a stager will go in and take out that furniture, and hopefully you can put it in storage, or potentially sometimes we have to stick it in a garage because storage just isn't an option. Whatever the case may be, if we can make the home look bigger in the living space to that potential client, it may fit more clients' needs. If it looks smaller because there's stuff everywhere, that really dissuades them. They think, well, these people are messy. That means they don't maintain their house, or at least that might be the perception. I want you to think about whether a home has too many paint colors that could be distracting. A stager will come in and tell you which ones work and which ones don't. A stager will come in and tell you what might, although it looks great on a wall, let's say a beautiful cross is on the wall, that may be something we need to take down, because the stager will tell you, look, a cross is great, however, there are buyers who are not of the same religion as you, and that may turn them off and make them see this as your home instead of their home. Very important. We make this house as neutral as possible so that it appeals to the largest and broadest group of people. That's when you have the most chance of selling. Remember, a stager's job is to set your house up for success so it sells in the quickest period of time for the most potential dollars.